Have you ever wanted to know how to make a mask like this? First, you're gonna take some plastic wrap and put it over the mask that you're using to do it. I'm just going to be taping it down so it stays in place. You can also use masks like that or a skull, plastic skull. Just gonna finish up taping it. Make sure everything's flat. Now I'm gonna cut out the eyes so it doesn't cover up the eyes when we do the other stuff. Put some more tape to make sure it's all flat. Taping inside the eyes so it doesn't get, plastic doesn't get ruined. Now I'm going to be cutting the hole in the nose. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing it to show you can. Now I'm going to get some painter's tape and put it on the plastic. You can use any kind of tape, really. But if you're using just the normal clear tape, I would put a little bit more, like thicker, I think. And if it goes in the eyes, I just cut it to make sure it fits. You have to put it in like all the spots, so, because it's the base of your mask. Now I'm putting a little bit of tape because I want to make sure all my tape stays down on it, and sometimes it doesn't stick as well together. Now I'm taking off the tape, and you can take the whole mask off to see if it's in a mask shape. There's another one I made. Okay. Now I'm going to be cutting some newspaper. I recommend using newspaper, but you can use really any kind of paper. I'm just going to be cutting it into little strips for the next step. You can also just rip it apart if you don't want to get scissors, or if you can't find any. Ripping it apart would work too. I just would cut into small parts. Okay, now it's all cut. I'm going to put it in a bowl. Now, get a bowl, get a cup of flour, make sure it's kind of packed in there. You can see mine isn't, but it didn't work as well. Just make sure you pack it in there. You put one of those in 2 cups of water and whisk. You can also put a half a cup of flour and 1 cup of water if you don't want to make as much as I did. I was doing other projects, so I needed a little bit more. Just keep whisking until there's no more chunks. That's what it should look like. Now, dip your paper or newspaper, whatever you used, in the mixture we just made. It's going to act as a glue to keep all the paper sticking together. And then just put it everywhere. This is a day after. It looks like that now. Now I got some air dry clay, and I'm just going to be putting it all over the mask where we did the paper mache. It should look like that. Now I added a little bit thicker in one spot and started putting eyes on it. If you're wondering what teeth. If you're wondering what I use for the teeth, these little stars, and I cut them up to make them look like that. There's the second part, and keep doing this. There's the third. fourth, fifth, and if you're doing the wheezing for the teeth to keep in, just put some Mod Podge before you put the teeth in. There's the fifth one. Now we're going to be painting it, so get this fake blood. It's just like normal in Mod Podge, because it's not going to dry, and it should look like this. It should look kind of bloody. If you can't find that, if it's by Halloween, you could probably just buy it. So there's some close-ups of it. And I hope you enjoy your mask. Bye!